Yeah, I really liked playing Rogue. She's a cool lady. She's so tough, eh? And just doesn't care what anybody thinks about her and just calls it like it is. It's fun to play those tough characters, eh? Like, we don't always get to be like that in real life. Certainly I don't in my life. It's nice to step into those shoes. And she's so confident too. I love that about her. And she's kind of fearless, you know? I think Rogue, you know, as an older character, as an older woman, is jaded. I think she's been burned. She's been a bit heartbroken, certainly. I think she's just that much tougher. It's like she's settled into this emotional territory where she doesn't have much hope for sort of romance, for the softer things in life. I think as a younger woman, she was still tough and, you know, she was willing to put herself in all kinds of crazy circumstances. But I think she had just more hope. You know, sometimes that does happen in life, doesn't it? As we get older, we kind of become more practical about things and we lose our innocence a little bit. And I think that has happened to Rogue, you know, 10 times over. So it's really enjoyable to play a woman like that. I think a lot of those roles, they tend to go to male characters, and I just love seeing gals who can kick ass. I love it. I mean, I'm absolutely thrilled to be in the same game as him. It's really exciting. Of course, he's a fellow Canadian. You know, by all accounts, he's a great guy. So I'm really thrilled to be in the same game, but I never met him. That's the nature of computer games. It is actually a sort of a lonely experience. Just me in a studio saying lines. And towards the end of the process, I got to hear what Keanu was doing, and then I could, you know, work off of his stuff. For the most part, in computer games, you get your lines on a sort of spreadsheet. So you got your sound engineer, you got your director, and then you might have the client. So we had also directors from CD Projekt Red who would be patched into the session. And you become, as an actor, incredibly dependent on your director to fill you in on what's happening, to let you know what's happening. We had a wonderful director, Justin Villiers, who was working with us here in London. He was phenomenal in terms of the detail that he was able to provide all of us actors with the given circumstances of the scene and sometimes reading in the other characters' lines so that we knew what was going on. I see a lot of film stars in computer games these days because they're beginning to realize that the scope of computer games is absolutely amazing. And there's some great characters, there's some great writing. It's a hugely creative field. It's the same for Hitman, and now Returnal's just come out and I'm starting to get some lovely feedback for that as well. And I really, really appreciate it.